Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Shayla Tomorrow. Yes, it's your girl Shayla Tomorrow. I have been gone for a while, living life. We will definitely discuss that in another video, but today I am coming at you with another passion. I am starting a new series that I want to bring you guys along. My life has changed so much and I have wonderful interests that I've always have that you may not have known about. I'm bringing that to you. So you're just going to see a lot of great content coming at you. This video will be about a bilingual homeschool journey. Yes, I am homeschooling. I am homeschooling my oldest daughter, which is 3 years old. And I also have a 1-year-old and a 5-month-old. Yes, it's going to be kind of, difficult, may have a little difficult trying to homeschool and still entertain my toddlers, but I am definitely here for the job. I am so excited to teach my daughter Spanish and English, both at the same time. Definitely just want to introduce her to the Spanish language, the Spanish culture, and just let her learn Spanish at a young age. And I want to keep her homeschool experience fun, simple, interactive, and I just want it to be a great experience for her. So what I'm going to do is keep a journal, a video journal, where I talk with you guys about what works for us and our homeschool, what may not work, any Spanish improvements that I see from her that makes me excited, which I am so excited because we have been in school now for 6 days and she is picking up a good amount of Spanish, and I am so happy and thrilled about that. And her pronunciation is flawless, so you can imagine how excited I am. I have a background in Spanish and teaching Spanish, and I have a master's level of teaching foreign languages, so you will definitely get why I'm so excited that my 3-year-old is really taking on the language and she sees it as an everyday part of her life. That's what makes me so excited about homeschooling and bringing in these bilingual elements. So I have my notebook with me, and we started on September 4th, which was on last Wednesday. I am getting a feel of the schedule and, what she is receiving and her energy level. And so I'm always attentive to that as a mother as well as a teacher, because I want to make sure that she is learning and that she's not feeling any pressure or stress coming from learning new things. Because keep in mind, she is a 3-year-old and you have to be patient with 3-year-olds. We are coming up with a schedule that works, and I finally got into a flow that I feel that I'm getting where we need to be. I just learned for myself I have to not be too hard on her. She's 3, and just give it her little bit by little bit, and I will receive a great response from it. So what's most important is always keeping it fun. We started on September 4th, which was on a Wednesday, and she was so excited to start school back because we did school during the summer. I was giving her a lot of worksheets during that time, just pulling worksheets from different, websites and books that I brought.
This is the book you're going to have every day. You're going to look in that cubby hole and you're going to pull this book out. It's going to have all your activities in there, okay?
So when we start our homeschool, we started off with saying buenos dias, good day. So I'm always saying something in Spanish and then something in English.
Hola, clase. Buenos dias.
Yeah.
Hello, class. How are you today?
Money.
Hey.
Hey.
Hola.
Hola.
Estoy muy bien.
Yeah, muy bien.
All right.
And then we sing a Spanish song. Buenos dias, buenos dias. ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cómo está usted? How are you? Muy bien, gracias. Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Buenos días. Buenos días. ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cómo está usted? Muy bien, gracias. Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
And we do do it every morning, and then we go to Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes, buenas tardes. ¿Cómo está usted?
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches, buenas noches. ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cómo está usted?
And then we get up and we're ready to move our bodies, and we do head, shoulders, knees, and toes in English. And then we do cabeza, hombros, rodillas, pies. We do that in Spanish.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Excelente. Okay, now we're going to sing that same song in Spanish. Espanol. Okay, so we're going to say cabeza, hombros, rodillas, pies. Rodillas, pies. Cabeza, hombros, rodillas, pies. Rodillas, pies. Ojos, orejas, boca, nariz. Cabeza, hombros, rodillas, pies. Rodillas, pies. Muy bien.
My children love the one in Spanish. They are quick to want to do the one in Spanish. Even my toddler that's almost 2, she gets up and she really enjoys it, and she repeats and points to her nose, ears. I think that's really cute. We also do Mi cuerpo hace música.
My body makes music.
I
Mi cuerpo hace música. Mi cuerpo hace música. Mi cuerpo hace música.
We also at that point go into our alphabets, and we start singing the alphabet song.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
And then from there, we go into our reading selections. There's no stress when you're presenting the Spanish language to your child. Normally, we'll read a bilingual book during breakfast, and they would just sit there and listen to me read it. And then that we would do this repetitiously every morning to the point where they know the story and they will want to read it or want to repeat after me some of the words. That worked during the summer when I was reading to them Quiero a mi papá porque, I love my daddy because, by Laura Porter Gaylord. And I read this every morning during breakfast, stress-free, just reading the book, turning the page, showing them the animals, and reading the simple sentences in Spanish. And come to find out, my daughter, she has a really, really pretty good memory. She memorized a lot of these sentences, a lot of these phrases, and she just picked up a lot of things, and that just made me very proud. I love this book because it's in the third person singular form. The next book that we have for the fall that we're getting started with is Margaret and Margarita. This is a book about a girl that knows English and a girl that knows Spanish, and they meet at a park. Very simple phrases in the book. I love the book. I love the simplicity and the details of the colors. It emphasizes the colors. I brought these books because my local library does not have a lot of Spanish books. I brought these books from Barnes and Nobles, and they were not expensive at all. This one, Margaret and Margarita, was $6.99, and this book was $6.99 as well. So this is just 2 great books that you can, buy. Have 2 or 3, however many you think you need for the year. Like I said, it's important to do it repetitively because then your child will start picking up certain words, certain phrases. They would know their Spanish language for sure if you do this repetitiously with easy reading books. Also, what we're going to be doing over the years, going over Spanish words, which I got this from the Target Dollar Hotspot. And it's just going to go over simple words. El gatito, cat, numbers. It's going to go over a lot of simple things to build up vocabulary. As well as we have my Spanish word book. We're going to go over these words. We're going to create games out of them. We're going to keep it simple. We have a day where we go to the library. For instance, today I took Jasmine to our local library and we went through the easy reading section and picked out children's books. You may be on a budget. You don't want to buy a lot of curriculums or course books. use your library. I use my local library, and they have tons of children's books to read and just a lot of information that will benefit your homeschool. They did have this, My First Spanish Phrases. I mean, it's a good book. It has the name, it says what it is in English, and then como te llamas in Spanish, and it also has the pronunciation of how you say it if you don't even know how to say it. If you're just an English speaker and don't know how to pronounce it, it has the pronunciation for you, exactly how you say it. Check your local library. You may have even more books than mine does. Mine is a very small library, so it was awesome that they had this, and it talks about the family and the months and the seasons, the weather. And it's in English and Spanish, so that's awesome. Repetition, repetition, repetition. That's the most important thing I can say. Do keep reading these bilingual and Spanish books. When you come across them, keep reading them. I mean, it's a beautiful language. Your children will love it. And even if sometimes it seems like they're not listening, trust me, they are listening. And I've been doing bilingual homeschool for the last 6 days. My daughter has already said a few words in Spanish, just as if it was natural. So trust me, they are listening. We are reading English books. So these are some of the selections that I picked for this week, because we read one book a day of English and we read a bilingual book or a Spanish book. For the English side, we have The I Book by Dr. Seuss. And my daughter loves Pinkalicious. And we have I Can Read, Pinkalicious, Fairy House. And she picked this one out because she, like I said, she loves Pinkalicious. Here's another Pinkalicious book. And she started trying to read it in the library again. She can't read, but she thinks she can read. And it was so cute when we went to the library and she was going through these books. We also have This Little Light of Mine. It's a cute, simple little short book. She also picked this one out, which is called Lacey Walker, Non-Stop Talker. We have The Country Mouse and the City Mouse. When I Am Old With You. So we may repeat some of these books. If we have favorites, we'll repeat this. But we'll try to go to the library at least once a week and pick out new books. We discuss our calendar, Calendario. We go over the days of the week and the months of the year. We review our numbers from 0 to 50. And we do little counting games. And we do different puzzles. Today we did the alphabet puzzle. We do animal puzzles. And we just sing along different songs accompanied with the puzzles. If you're on a budget, stick to your budget. You don't want to go over. I went online. There are plenty of free sources. I printed out my daughter's name from this particular website called Create Printables. And I laminated it so she can repeat this over and over. And I also have where she can just write her name and practice her name. I also have 2 books that I got from Walmart. This is a Scholastic book and it's a curriculum book, and it has a lot of awesome activities in here where you can practice tracing your letters, the letters of the alphabet, numbers. It gives you activities to say the name, and then you can color. Great little activities. It just has a lot of books in here. My sister gave me this one. I love this book. It has a lot of wonderful activities in it for pre-K. And you just match the fruit with the shadow. My daughter loves doing mazes, coloring by number. I mean, these are just awesome, simple, affordable books. I brought 2 of these because I pull out from both, but I use one as a workbook and one where, I just give her different types of activities and just try to be creative and switch it up and make sure that it's fun. So you guys, that's all I have for you today regarding my homeschool. I will be coming to you probably every 2 to 3 weeks with just an update on improving or anything that I've changed with the curriculum or any tips or anything I've picked up and seen that works, that I want to let you know. And it also helps me as well just to see where my progress is and how I'm doing with my girls. I will definitely come back and give you an update, and I will see you in my next video. If you like this video and you want to see more of these bilingual stories or this journey with me, like this video. Go ahead and like it. Go ahead and click it now. Leave a comment. And don't forget to hit the bell for notifications so that you can receive future videos from me. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.